Oh, hi Danny boy, welcome to the stream. Didn't notice you were here till now. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. I was thinking about doing viewer levels today, but I wasn't quite in the mood of SM2. Endless challenge was actually fine, but that wouldn't really be much to say at the least. That's fine, Danny boy. Up to you if you want to join. Well, always has been. I would be fine handling a few viewer levels, honestly, but the levels I tend to get, some of which could be troll levels, I wouldn't be very ready for them today. Just feeling like that, I guess. I didn't even bother to name the stream one of those road to 10k streams because, well, didn't really feel like this was gonna be part of it. Not sure if you remember, but the road to 10k streams are also includes Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8's racing rating. Lost my focus for a few seconds. When I check the stats of these, this combination, seems like there isn't much speed to it, which I'd like for it to have, but I don't think it does. So it's on the slower side, which I don't like. In case you didn't know, I just choose cards that look good, I should say. Still haven't figured out the pinball pattern. Thing I hate a lot about online Mario Kart is such events like those where you get hit without any kind of warning. Let me change cards because that one didn't really feel fast. Hopefully that's better. Welcome to the stream, Aiming to Game. Hope you're doing well today. I was gonna stream SMM2, or at least I was planning on streaming SMM2, but couldn't really get myself to start the game, or stream the game I should say. I did play the game today, except maybe a little too much. That might be the reason why. Don't know why I got kicked out of that room. This one seems fine though. Oh, I missed the 200cc race. That's kind of sad. Race just started. Now I'm waiting for that. Always takes some time to firstly get in a decent lobby, and then once you get in a lobby, waiting for each race to start is also a little time consuming. Slightly more higher rating lobby. That's kind of a strange way to put it. Don't know how else to describe it. Another race that just started. Well then. I was wondering why the loading for the spectating was taking some time. It's because the track got chosen, and then there wasn't really anything to show. Let me reset the screen. Oh. Currently changing the stream title. That'll take a moment. been too long since I've last driven on this track. Not very used to it. At least that's what I think. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Hi, Happy Face. Welcome to the stream. I was looking away from the chat for a moment. Hope it wasn't too long before I said hi. Currently on to my, I guess, 5 or 6 or 7 race. Lost count, but somewhere around that number. Not a lot. So far it's going okay, not too well. I think I was able to get first one time, and that's all. Hi Fun Gaming, welcome to the stream. That was a terrible race right there. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, that race could have been much better. So far I've gone through around 8 races, I think. And only like 3 of them were good. Other ones were, don't know what to say aside from terrible. Don't know which is better, Toad's Turnpike or Grumble Volcano. Why did the giraffe cry? Not sure if that's a well-known riddle, but I don't know, because it has spots, something like that. lot of players seem to forget to drift towards the inside. Darn it. Those items took way longer than it should to load. I think I'm having slight connection issues. Don't know what's happening to White Yoshi. I blamed the items for that one. Because he was sad. Okay. Just a moment. Not very stable connection right here. Finally, Bowser Jr. seemed to have realized what was going on. I hope connection doesn't die down for the next few races. Still, not a good way to end that race. I wanna vote Mario Kart Stadium. I'd rather choose the random option, even if it might be Baby Park. Mario Kart Stadium isn't too bad. I just don't find it very interesting, and therefore less of a enjoyable race, which I care to have a lot. Well, wouldn't like to have. I might want to slightly change my car combination after this race. Yet another invisible item hit. Probably poor connection is to blame for that one also. Yep, not feeling a lot of thrills in this one. Don't know where that shell came from. So far there's been a few decent bomb throws, one thing I could say. And also a lot of fireball throws, which are quite annoying. Almost too many fire. I hope the stream itself isn't too laggy. But that ending was also maybe bad in terms of connection. I don't want to mention it too much, but it is becoming sort of a problem out of nowhere. What did the runner say when he stubbed his toe? Ouch? Or ouch isn't what a runner would say. Ow. There's probably a different answer to that. Only lagged once? Okay, I guess once is fine. Hyrule Circuit's in high demand. That's surprising. I guess not many tracks can beat the Hyrulean racing experience. Ow? Okay. I thought so. No one really says ouch. In the generation where we like to shorten words as much as possible, ouch is a dead word at this point, if you can call it a word. Drifting in the inside. As I mentioned earlier, some players forget to do that. I shouldn't... Another fireball attack. Just gotta make sure I don't hit the wall when I'm drifting. That's gonna take away some speed. Not the goal for drifts. No clue where to throw these items, with players going all over the place. Don't know why the player in front decided to not go through that. Don't know if it's a shortcut. I guess it is. I keep forgetting the star could get taken away, and I should use it as soon as possible. Same thing for other boost items. Whenever I have connection problems, it's always going to impact the item scrolling mechanic. That was dumb. And Invisible Player took away the... And now the... now all the players died down. Whoops. Didn't mean to make that noise. I like Mario Kart 8 lobbies because they don't lag compared to SM2s, but definitely the disconnecting is quite an annoyance. Let me get my car combination chosen. Oh. Only say ouch if something didn't actually hurt. Otherwise say ow. Yeah, that's definitely something I could agree on. Well, I should have said ouch isn't what you really say when you get hurt. But in other instances, it would make sense if you say it. Just your instinct wouldn't be saying ouch when stubbing your toe. Or the 3A's, yeah. Sometimes I say the 3E one instead, which would be E. Which is a strange way to describe pain. Actually, that's because ouch in Japanese starts with E. I think that's why. Still too many fireballs. And not enough boost items. I saw one player get a bullet bill in, I think, 8th or 7th. And compared to the items I'm getting, well, those are much better. Or that, I should say. I'm not sure if the player I'm in the path I just went is slow, because everyone else tends to avoid it. Don't know what position I was in, but a mushroom is quite pathetic. That kinda helped. Not this. Well, at least I got 3rd. But usually that, yeah. I'm just gonna take that as gibberish. Gibberish isn't how you would say random words, but indeed. There's a lot of things you would say to, or say out loud when you get hurt. It really depends on what happens. And I mean that by words that usually don't make sense, like not actual words to say something, unless if it's ow. Things like that. Hard to explain. I might have made that confusing. 10k points is weaker. Yeah. Some players out there just grind it a lot and don't have the skills. I feel like I got to 8k way faster than most players out there. But that's just my feeling or thinking, so can't say for sure. keep in mind the positions in the back can get quite chaotic, but first isn't that chaotic compared to being in second or third. For one thing, you won't get items coming from the front. And also, a lot of the items will be coming from the player in second. I don't know exactly why it is like that, but, well, it is what it is. Just gonna take this shortcut, which works surprisingly well. Just did that because I knew the blue shell was coming. There goes my green shell along with the register as a hit, yet it didn't. I'm just as confused as to how to say that, which I shouldn't be. That's a bummer there for the ending. Lots of questionable things when it comes to online MP. And the shell disappearing, but me getting hit was one of them. I do think it's a matter of accent and the things you say. And the way you say things. Didn't mean to say way out loud. Yeah, they are similar. It is quite a confusing thing that I can't really think about much while I'm racing. That was a dumb move. That was kind of on purpose. I'm being too lenient on this track. Wow. Another reason why being in first isn't that bad, because your item boxes won't get taken. Okay, not bad. Still, I prefer to get the top 3. Ow and well, ow and OW can get quite different. Wait, what was I going to say? Yeah, owl doesn't really translate well in other languages, I think, because, well, for example, in Japanese, there isn't a lot of words that you would pronounce the OW sound in. So that could be a reason why you wouldn't say that to express getting hurt in Japanese. Laughing, on the other hand, that's I think that's more to do with how people in general make sound. We all pretty much laugh the same way. Well, that's not true. Make the same sound when laughing. That's a more correct way to say it. I like this strike, but its stats aren't very good. The drift is not very useful, and it's quite heavy, and all that weight is not very useful either. Surely gonna not use this strike for the next race, unless if I forget, which I do a lot. Wait. Was I second at the end? I didn't speak for a minute as I got distracted by something. Going back to the Is this raccoon buggy in English? It's tanuki buggy. I don't even think buggy is used in English much. Either way, I don't know the name for it. Just gonna call it tanuki buggy. Sounds strange to say that. Why didn't Mario buy a new fishing rod? Tough question. I don't know. I want an answer to that. Or know the answer to that, I meant. That egg was slower than it should have been. A lot of mushroom boost borrowed from Bowser. Lots of chaotic events back here. Gonna use the superstar as soon as possible, as I mentioned earlier. What happened there? Seems like Shy Guy used 2 items at the same time. That red shell did nothing. So many strange events, along with the chaos. I started this stream being hyped for the races, but now not so much after dealing with very questionable things. Still gonna continue though. Because he's too cheap. Very clever. When I think of the Mario fishing, don't know how to explain it. Something to do with... I also forgot what the game was called that I'm thinking about. Something to do with Mario and board games. That's one instance I know when Mario mentions fishing. That's kinda irrelevant though. You got another riddle for me, aiming to game? I wanna try to at least answer one of them correctly. Too close to the shell. Don't know why Rosalina is not throwing it too soon. Green shell. Very tough item to use at the end here. Second? What happened to the player in first? Huh. Whatever. What is Mario's favorite part of a live-action movie that takes place in the ocean? That's a long question, and a complicated one. Live-action movie that takes place in an ocean. Don't know the answer, unfortunately. Too many possible answers that I could say. Any clarification as to what the live action movie is? Not sure if you can give that hint. The bloopers. Oh. That's a nice one also. The part that's confusing is none other than the the part where you say said part. Wait. Said tart by mistake. Part of a live action movie is something I don't think about much. I don't know about you, but bloopers isn't a word I hear often. So you could say that's why I couldn't answer it well. Wanna try Music Park. Better than Sky High Sunday in my opinion. Had to check something real quick. Oh, New Bowser City. That's nice. Something I could call a treat. That reminded me of the phrase dropping the something bomb. I think you know what I'm talking about. I forgot that any item you're holding gets dropped when you get shocked. Not sure if that happens for the Magic 8. I know it does for the Magic 7, or Lucky 7 I meant. I don't think it does that for the Magic 8. I remember some items just turning into smog when they fall, or before they fall. I think a lot of players aren't actually. This track can be quite difficult with all the boost items you could get in the other positions. Still need to check something. I'm gonna take a second. Okay, that's done. Why might Mario and Luigi lose a card game while in the sky? A card game. Why might Mario and Luigi lose a card game? Don't know too much about card games. let me think for a moment. I feel like it's something to do with a sky enemy this time. I keep thinking of Lakitu. Enemy in the Sky is my first thinking for a enemy in the sky is gonna be Lakitu. I'm just gonna let that player go. Probably a blue shell's gonna appear. I hope. There's the blue shell. But it didn't really work because of my red shells. I forgot about the blue shell when I was using my items. Bad timing. Something happened to that Yoshi. Don't know what exactly. I'm looking at the map, but the characters are very small on this rather large track. So it's not easy to tell what's happening exactly. Because they lack it too? Is Lakitu actually the answer? If so, I'm not getting it so far. Because they lack it too. Not sure if you're saying that because I said it or if it's correct. Still confused. They lack a 2. You mean a 2 card? Or 2 and as in something else? It would make sense in a way if they lack a 2, then well, they might not. Something to do with poker. Was it poker where the 5 card combination is a big deal about? Like one of the 5 card combination could be full house. forgot I could get 3 items if I fall down early. 2 blue shells, one of those races. That red shell ignore me. He's holding a red shell. And didn't matter. I guess, well, kind of a good riddle, but it is sort of confusing. I'm gonna try to think of a riddle if I can. Something I'm gonna challenge you to answer. It's been like a year since I've tried to come up with original riddles, which I actually did one time. Need some time to think of one. Los Angeles. Decent track, but kind of boring. Drifted too sharp. Not really feeling the groove on this track. Doesn't help I forgot part of the track. The section up here might help for catch-up. The ones you used to make were like the draft one. The giraffe riddle was definitely far from what we tend to call riddles. I think you could agree on that. What is Mario's favorite cereal to eat in the jungle? In the jungle, yawning isn't my response. First thing that came to mind was, what was it? I was thinking bananas, the Kongs for sure, piranha plants, and wow, I'm forgetting things too quickly. Bad habit. I had a jungle enemy in mind, but it's nothing to do with cereal. I'm ready to conclude being in this lobby. I just want to end it with a perfect number rating. I need a, or want a answer to that also. To the riddle you have there. A coin in second. That's sad. Not enough airtime. Bramballs. I don't remember what bramballs are. I do know Raisin Brands. At least I know that one. Not to say that I know a lot of cereal names. Actually, I do know a decent number of them. And Raisin Bran's one of them. Had to think before that came to mind. I've heard of Bramble somewhere. I just don't remember. Oh, that one. Now I know. It's actually one of many characters I searched when making one of those enemy quiz posts. I've looked at Bramballs for like a second and then immediately forgot their existence. So once you explained that, I did realize which enemy you were talking about. Still, the name was something I didn't have in mind. But as I mentioned earlier, more so because I just didn't know about the enemy name. Don't know if I mentioned that correctly. The Womps give too much airtime. Luckily I got a shock dodge from that. Wow. Poor driving going on. Fourth again. Oh, buffering. Well, I don't want to have to deal with more connection issues, so I'll just conclude the stream there. The stream's still having a hard time. Couldn't think of a riddle. Sometimes you can think of one quickly, and other times that's not the case. Well, thanks for tuning in, aiming to game, and I believe Gremlin is the other person who's still here. I hope he was enjoying the races. Thank you guys for joining. Next stream will be next weekend, since that's how I'll go for school weeks, whatever you'd call them.